Former National Security Minister Hermangild Francis has called for severe consequences in the case of a missing M16 rifle that has rocked St. Lucia's police force. The veteran security official offered a scathing assessment after Sergeant Ricardo Johnson was charged with stealing the high-powered weapon from the Grozile police station armory. Francis, drawing on his extensive experience as both Deputy Police Commissioner and Security Minister, expressed profound disappointment while acknowledging this isn't an isolated incident.
This has been happening for a long time in the police force. And like in all organizations, there are going to be good and honest police officers, and there are going to be rogues and vagabonds. All right? So, to do something like that, to put the lives of your own brothers and sisters in jeopardy, because the police will be the target, and then you have the civilians now who are now going to be in trouble. So to do something like that, and I do hope that the evidence is such, and if he is found guilty, that a proper sentence is issued on him, so that persons understand when you hold power of your office, especially as a police officer, you cannot be doing these sort of things. Okay, and I'm very disappointed in that police officer. So it has happened before, okay, and we have to continue screening our officers as much as possible to see that these things do not reoccur.
The missing assault rifle, which disappeared on February 15th and remains unaccounted for, represents a significant security risk. Francis emphasized that such breaches require thorough investigation into procedural failures.
Then you have to ask questions. Was the sergeant in charge of the armory at the police station? Was he the sole person that was dealing with firearms and this sort of thing? These questions have to be asked, okay? And if he was placed in a position of authority to make sure that these things were safe, and he did that, like I said, the law must make an example of him.
Francis suggested the incident reflects deeper issues within police training and oversight, particularly as it coincides with the recent intake of new recruits. He advocated for a return to more structured mentorship programs for police trainees.
What we did with the recruits before, we had what we call, we used to have them attached to a senior officer. So about 4 of them would be attached to a senior officer. And that senior officer would be responsible for giving them the ropes, going through, walking the city of Castries and other places with them. If you notice now, you see police officers, 4 or 5 of them, they lost, they just stand up one place, they're not doing anything, okay? Because nobody has actually showed them how to walk the city, how to meet people, how to greet people. They have not seen that. All the guys are walking around with ticket books. They don't even know the law. Even outside of La Paz Carinage there, where the bus terminal is there, on the side of the road, that is not a sidewalk. A sidewalk is a specified area. This is a sidewalk. So you know what you're about. This is just an extension of the road. So you cannot charge me there for being parked there. It's just like if I'm something like VG, and I park near the VG field to watch football. Am I on the sidewalk? You know, so these little things that you have to teach the officers to walk with them and speak to people. Not everybody you see or you meet in an area that's parked badly, that you give them a ticket. If you tell him, hello, my brother, you did something wrong, and I'm not going to give a ticket today, all right? That person learns a better lesson than if you give him a ticket. If you give him a ticket, he's antagonistic, he's everything. But if you speak to him, this guy is going to respect you as a police officer in the future and say, well, this is a good officer. This is an officer that has common sense, okay? And you have to be better than the ministers of government. They have no common sense. So at the end of the day, it filters down.
The case continues to unfold as authorities work to recover the missing weapon while attempting to maintain public confidence in law enforcement. Gina Filippi, HTS News Force.